Hi, it's Miss B. We're ready to do page 14 and 15, the letter H. Now, here it shows us that we travel up like a helicopter and we go up higher than the line. Then we are going to come back down. See the man coming back down the pole? We're going to come straight back down. And when we do, we're going to come completely straight down and bump the bottom. After we do that, we're going to retrace back up and over. And it says, can you climb up and over and down? So we're going to come up and over and down, and then we're going to bump and travel away. A lot of steps on this one. Let's take a deep breath. Relax your arm, relax your hand. Just do your best. Remember that it's relaxing and fun. It's like art, but it does take some practice. So this letter, we start at the bottom where the dot is. We're going to come up like a helicopter. We're going to go higher, and we're going to come straight back down. Sometimes I say we go down the monkey pole. Come back up, over, touch that line, down, and travel away. You know, when you make a printed H, you start at the top and you come down and you go over like that. The only difference is we have to start at the bottom and make this connecting line in cursive. We come up. There's a little bit of a curve at the bottom. Straight back down, up and over, bump and travel away. I noticed I made a little bobble right there. But we don't care. We don't erase. Unless we just make it completely wrong, we don't erase. We just try better on the next one. Touch your line, your dot. Curve a little bit and come up high, stop. Travel straight back down. Bump the bottom, come up and over. Bump the top line. Bump the bottom line and travel away. Now we're going to check our H. We're going to make an H, and then we're going to see if we formed it correctly and did a good job on it. So we start at the bottom. We don't have a dot there. We're just going to start at the bottom and come up, straight down, bump the bottom line, come up and over, and then travel away. And I am going to check this H, and I like it. Turned out pretty good, and I'm going to give myself a check mark because I think that's a good H. Now it says copy the models. These are models. I think 3 of them might even be words, yeah. We've got GH hooked together here. So we don't write anything here. We start here, and we're going to one time make G and H. Bump the top and the bottom. Remember how we did the G? Touch. Down, and we're going to loop around. Do you remember making this one? Remember, if I'm going too fast for you, now we're going to come up and down, up and around, and travel away. If I'm going too fast for you, pause the video, take a deep breath, relax, and start again. Now we're going to make another GH. I know this is tricky, but you're getting better. I know it. Make a C, bump the top, bump the bottom, come up and touch, down, and we're going to turn at the bottom. We're going to come up through, and we're going to come up high to make that H, down, bump, and travel away. How did you do? Remember not to get frustrated. Everything takes practice, and your attitude is everything. Now, this is H-A-G. It's the word hag. A hag is a not nice person, I think. I remember the word hag from a cartoon, an old cartoon called Popeye. And he was a sailor man, and there was the bad lady, and there was called the sea hag. She was kind of like a witch. Start at the bottom, come up, straight up, down, up and around, Come up and over to make that A. Remember I told you not to come under. Make magic C bunny letters. Good. Down, loop, and travel away. Hag. Let's write hag again. Relax your hand. Relax your arm. Up, down, over, bump the bottom. Come up and make magic C. Touch the bottom, come up and over. Make your G. Make your line come down and around. Okay. Now we're going to do C-H-A, cha. I think there's a dance called the cha-cha. Okay, make your C, come up higher, straight down, up and over, come up, don't go under, make magic C, come up and bump the top, straight down and travel away. Cha. Let's do cha one more time here. C, come up, down, H, A, travel away. How are you doing? Don't let yourself get frustrated, even if you make the letters wrong. Just have a good attitude and relax. You'll get it. Start at the bottom, come up high, straight down, over, come up and touch that line. Make your C, come up and finish out the A. Come up, always go up, never come under. Straight up, down, and travel away. Now let's do our last had, and this one we're going to check. Let's make the H, straight down, over, come up, stop. Finish out your A, come up and stop. And finish out your D by coming up higher. That looks pretty good, so I'm going to give myself a check mark. And now we're ready for page 15. Okay, we're going to copy these H's. This is just some practice. Start at the dot. Come up, go straight up higher, straight down, up and over, and travel away. Start at the dot, come up, straight down, over, and travel away. Start at the bottom, come up higher, straight down, around, and travel away. Now I'm going to mess up a little bit on purpose so that you see you don't need to get upset about it. It happens. Start at the line, come up. Let's say you loop it like that and you're not really happy with how you made your H. We're not going to erase it. Not unless we make it completely wrong. Now take a breath. Relax your arm, and we're going to copy the models. H-A says ha. I guess if something was funny, you'd say ha. H. A. Remember, if you feel like I'm going a little bit too fast, or if you're having a little trouble, just hit pause, take a deep breath, begin again, up, down, over, come back up, stop, touch, and travel away. Now this is A-H, which says ah. A, come up higher, down, touch, and travel away. Ah. A, H. Ah. Had. Now, what I'm going to do on this one is I'm going to show you a mistake that I see a lot of times when people make their letters and they don't form them correctly. I want to show you what I'm talking about when I say I don't want you to go under or loop it around. Watch me, and I'll make my A the wrong way. Now, I don't want you to do what I'm doing. I'm going to show you how it can be made wrong. Start at the bottom. I'm going to make my H correctly. Down, over. Now watch me. Sometimes people want to go under and loop it like that. That is actually not correct. Did you see how I did that? I don't want you to come under and loop it around. Now that I would erase because I practiced making the letter the wrong way. Let me do it for you one more time the wrong way so you see what I'm talking about. Don't do this. Don't come under that way. We don't do that. Now I'm going to erase. When you erase completely and you brush away the crumbs. Now this time I'm going to make it the correct way. Come up and over and stop. Always make your magic C. A, come up and over and stop. We're still making a C, but we're going to turn it into a D. The next one, H. Come up, over, stop. A. Come up, over, stop. And travel away, and we have a D. The next one is cha. Cha, cha, cha. It's a type of dance. C-H-A. Cha. C-H-A. Relax your arm and your hand. And remember, if I'm going too fast, pause. Don't get frustrated. There's that word hag again. We're going to practice it again. H. Up, over, and stop. Make your magic C, turn it into an A. Make your magic C again, turn it into a G, and you have hag. There you go. H. A. G. Hag. I think that wouldn't be a very nice thing to call someone. If you said, you're a real hag, that wouldn't be a nice thing to say at all, would it? This one, I don't think this is actually a word, H-A-C, hack. I do know of a word that's H-A-C-K, hack, but I don't think there's one that's just H-A-C, but I guess there could be. But I think it's just a practice word. H-A-C, and travel away. H-A-C, and travel away. I like this one. Aha! That's what you say if you catch someone doing something, or if you figured something out, you say, aha. I guess you could say, aha, I know how to make an H. Aha. A. H. A. Aha. Make your C, turn it into an A. Come up and up higher. Straight down. Over. Bump the bottom. Come up and stop. Remember, a lot of the letters that we make, we actually make a C and then turn it into a different letter. Aha. Now, write lowercase h next to capital H, start on the dot. This is what a capital H looks like in cursive. You're being shown this because we want to learn how to read capital H. It's a little fancy. It's got a little fancy mark here and it's got a little fancy loop there, but I really don't want you to try it yet. We will be making the capital letters later on, but for right now, we're just able to recognize and read a capital H. Okay, so we come here, we don't do anything here. We come here and we find the dot, and we're going to put a lowercase h beside it. Oh, I know it's really tempting to try to make that capital H, but it can be very frustrating, and you might get upset. And I also don't want you to practice the wrong way. You might think you know how to make it, but I want you to learn how to make your letters the correct way. Just like an artist knows how to make their lines. Like I told you, good cursive is a type of art, in my opinion. And we want to form the letters correctly. And our last one. Up, straight down, come over, travel away. How did you do? That was fun, wasn't it? I'll see you later.